amazing how much can be achieved in 31 days. January has come and gone. We are in the second month of the year. What have you done in the first month of the year towards your goals for 2025? That's the question that I have for you today. Welcome to Karen's channel. In today's video, we are talking about January has gone. What have you built so far towards your 2025 goals? Yes, you might think that your goals will start in March or April, but for some people, they've already started building towards their 2025 goals. Yes, January is already gone, but we still have 11 months. But I don't want to tell you that we still have 11 months so that you can say, oh, okay, fine, I'll start it in the mid-year or in the quarter of the year. You're supposed to start now. When you're building something, it's brick by brick, layer by layer, step by step. So in every day, it must count towards your goals, your achievements, what you have written down. Vision boards are trending nowadays. At the beginning of the month, most ladies are doing vision board parties where they will draw up a vision board, what they want to achieve in the next 3 months, 6 months, or the whole year. But what are we doing after the vision board parties? Are we going on the drawing board and doing steps towards those vision board, or we are just leaving those vision board in the cupboard for them to gather dust, or in the diary or in the phone or wherever you're putting yours? If you remember where your vision board is, since you've done it, I don't know when you've done it. I've never done one, but I'm in old school. I write things in my journal. So everything that I want to achieve this year, it's in here. I've written down I've even broken it down month by month, because there are some goals that are bigger than others. And some of them you cannot do them in one go, in 1 month. You need time frames. So that's what we are talking about today. What have you done so far towards your 2025 goals? If you started on it, or you are one of those who says, oh my goodness, January is actually a trial month, I'll start in February. It's already February. If you started, or you're now saying, okay, I'll start in March because February is a shorter month. Every day counts towards your 2025 goals. So don't wait for motivation, because motivation is not going to come knocking on your doors. By entering in 2025 already, it means you've made it. So whatever that you have, whatever plans that you have, you should have started it already. And I, for one, I must say, I'm happy for my January, because I've written things down that I wanted to achieve in January. Here they are. I've ticked 99% of the things, and I'm so proud of myself. Just to give you an overview of 1 or 2 things that I can't tell you all of them, but 1 or 2 things that I've achieved so far in January that I've written down. The first thing was prayer and fasting, because I enter into the year, I think by now you know, I enter every year with a prayer and fasting, and my goal is always to finish that prayer and fasting. I don't want to be that person who on the 5th day you start backing down or chickening out. So I achieved that. I finished my 14th day of prayer, which I started on the 30th of December, and I thank God that He gave me the strength to do that. Also, that's the other thing that we need to talk about. When we are setting those goals, put God as the center of each and every goal that you want. Because if you plan without God, you are planning to fail. You need God to be with you, guide you, protect you. Because some goals that we are going to put for this new year, they are bigger than us. And the devil is also there to fight you so that you don't achieve those goals. So you need to surrender all of them as you are praying. I'm sure as you were praying, because I know most people, they start the year with prayer and fasting. And when you're praying for God to bless you in the year that you are entering into. So whatever that you have written, I'm sure you have laid your hands on your plans and you have asked God to be part of your plans, because you cannot plan without God. Trust me on that one. So yes, prayer and fasting was the first one that I had on my list, and I have done it. I've achieved it. Then the second one, let me try to choose which one I want to share with you. The second one was starting a YouTube channel. There we are. We are on the 3rd video already. I have done it. At first I was saying I don't have the good lighting. I don't have a good corner. But the thing is, if you do not start, start procrastinating, giving all these doubts in your visions. If you don't implement in your visions, it's just going to be a dream that is not going to go anywhere. So January might have passed, January might have gone, but you still have 11 months. Let's start, and start now, start today. Some people, they came to me after my first video and they said, you have motivated us. We've always wanted to start this. I've also wanted to do fasting. I've also wanted to do praying. But if you started on it, or you just told me and that was it, you should have started on that same day. The day that I decided that I wanted to do a YouTube channel, I remember I didn't have everything that I wanted, but I just sat down and I put a phone in front of me and I started recording. And that was the perfect video that I've done so far, because I recorded from the start to the finish without even cutting or stopping, because I knew what I wanted and I achieved what I wanted. So that's also to you. Whatever that you want to start, whatever that is you have put in your mind, you are going to achieve it. But how are you going to achieve it? It's step by step, day by day, layer by layer. So do it. Start now. Don't procrastinate. Don't think otherwise. Don't extend the days and say, no, I'll start on the 15th. I'll start when I get paid. I'll start with whatever that you have, because whatever that you want to start, there is a starting point for everything, and start with whatever that you have right now. Don't wait for someone to come and get you up and say, let's go and start, because that person might not come whilst you're waiting. Everyone is racing towards something, towards their goals for 2025, and you are waiting for someone. I don't know who you're waiting for. So let's start. Here's my question to you. What have you done so far to feed your 2025 goals? Can you please write in the comment? I love engaging with you. I love chatting with you, having this conversation. So here is what I'm asking you. What have you done so far towards your goals? It doesn't have to be something very big. You might have started in a weight loss journey. You might have started in a fast and prayer. You might have started looking for how to upgrade yourself, how to study, whatever it is that you've started. Can you just write in the comment section so that you can just engage together? A lot of us, we write resolutions, but we don't follow through it. So like I said, sometimes the goal might seem bigger, but if you break it down, daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, half a month goals, or whatever it is, that way it's actually easier for you when you break everything down, because you might not achieve everything in one go. So I encourage you that whatever goal that you have, every day put it somewhere where you can see it, whether it's your vision board. For me, it's my diary. Wherever I go with my diary. When I'm sleeping, it's next to me. If I have a dream or if I think of anything, I'll just grab my diary and I'll write whatever that it is in there. And each time you write something down, you will never forget. If you remember when you were at school, we used to write notes, and if you write notes, you continue going back to the drawing board and you see your notes, and it will give you the answers that you'll be looking for. So if you go back to your notes, if you go back to your vision board, if you go back to wherever you have put your plans, I don't encourage leaving it in your mind, because our mind is occupied with a whole lot of things. What we are going to eat, what we are going to wear, where we are going to go, I don't know, whatever it is. But if you write something down, you can still go back to it. Just like me, I write everything down here. So I encourage you that whatever the plans that you have, put them where you can see them in the morning. If it's a vision board, put it where you brush your teeth or where you make your breakfast, because there are some things that we do on a daily basis. We cannot skip brushing our teeth. I don't know if you do. If you do, there is something that you do. You might be you can write a note and you put it behind your phone, or you can put it as a screensaver, whatever it is, so that each time when you grab your phone, or when you go to brush your teeth, or when you go and grab your bag, you will see that vision board and it will remind you of your end goal. And that way you are going to do something on that day that brings you a step closer to your goal. So like I said, this year is moving, and you need to track your progress. You need to go back and see if you're still in the right path, because as days go by, you'll find something else that you like, and you forget about the goals that you have written down. So you need to track down. You need to be accountable for the things that you said you want to do, and do them. We need to celebrate the small wins, the big wins. Every win we need to celebrate. And I always say it starts within you. You need to celebrate yourself before before everyone else sees it, or before everyone else congratulates you, because they might not even congratulate you. So let's celebrate the wins. You might need to find a journal, like I said, or you might need to do it with your partner or a friend to say, okay, fine, these are my goals, the ones that you want to share with others, so that you can be accountable. Weekly, you meet up weekly, you call each other weekly. How have you been doing? What steps have you taken? You might do it monthly, but I don't want you to spread them to say, let's do it maybe after every quarter, because it might be too much. Like I said, our minds are occupied with a lot of things. You might forget those things, and the year will go by without you doing anything. And don't just start something and drop, and start another and drop. Start one thing and you finish it. Start one thing, run with it and finish it. Remember, motivation doesn't create action. Action creates motivation. So you need to action on the plans, on the goals, on the dreams that you have, so that you will reach to the end line by the end of 2025. The problem why most people delay their goals is because of excuses. Most people, they have excuses. I don't have the right thing. I don't have this. I don't have that. Or procrastination. I will start then. I hear a lot of people when they want to start their weight loss journey, they'll say, I'll start on Monday. The moment you say you start on Monday, already you have cancelled 3-4 more days before that Monday. Start now. Start today. Whatever it is, start today, because that's day that you are going to start is already going to count. But by the time you say start on Monday, something will occupy your mind, something will come through, and that Monday you will forget it, and that's it for you. Another month is going to go by without you actioning your goals, without you actioning the plans that you have for yourself. So start today. Let this be a motivation. Let this video be a motivation for you to start what you said you wanted to start. Don't late and don't delay, because January is already gone. 11 months to go. Yeah, you might think, 11 months, but you might be behind already, my dear. So start today. Every day that passes, it's either a step towards your goal or a day delayed. So just put that in your mind, that whatever that you want to do, if you delay with the day, you are wasting a day already. How does that make you feel? So these are 5 practical steps that I have for you today. Write down your goals. Like I said, if you write down something, you won't forget. You will go back to it, and you will start from where you have written whatever goal that you have. So start by writing down your big goals. Break it down into daily, weekly, or monthly, but don't make it too long to say after 2 weeks, after 2 months, or after 3 weeks. Try to make it daily. Try to make it weekly, and step by step, it will lead you to the big result that you want to have. Track your progress. If you are not measuring, you are not growing. So you need to track. You need to go back and see how far you have come, how far you have done, and how far you still need to go. The number 4 is stay accountable. Like I said, get an accountability partner or a journal. For me, it's my journal. I put this here. Unless if it's something that I need to achieve with my husband, then I'll share with him. But if it's something for me, I'll just put it here on my journal, and I go with it everywhere. I try to tick every day. I try to write things. I am old school. I try to write in my journal each and every day to see if I am still in the right direction. Take action daily. No matter how small, just do something towards your goal. Whatever that you want to do, whether you don't have anything to do on that day, try to research. There's someone who have done it before you. Try to research. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have Google, whatever. Try to action every day and see how best you can get to your goal closer. So this is what I have for you today. I would want you to engage in the comment section below. Tell us how you are tracking your goals. Tell us how you have achieved so far. Tell us how far you are to go to get to your goals. Some you have achieved already what you wanted to achieve in January. People like me, yes, but for some, this is your start. Let's start today. Let's start with doing something. Let's start actioning our plans. Let's start writing down if you haven't written down. If you haven't even thought about it, you can't just let a year go without you planning about that year. So let's do, even at work, we do these things. We plan our things. We don't just go to work without anything that is planned. That's why we do have this job. So this is what I have for you today, that this is 2025. Make it count in your books. Make 2025 the best year ever for you. How are you going to do it? plan for your year, implement things into this year, action your goals, and come 2025 December, we are going to be talking about something else. And also celebrate your wins. Don't wait for anyone to celebrate you. Celebrate yourself. If you do something, if you do something that excites you or something that is close to your goal, celebrate it. Celebrate yourself. So this is what I have for you, and please, if you like my video, I would like you to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Please, I want to engage with you in the comment section. So comment and tell me what you have done so far towards your 2025 goals. January is gone, but it's not too late. We still have 11 months to go. So let February count. Don't say February is a short month. Yes, it is a short month, but you can achieve a lot. You can do more in this February. And by the time we come to April, the first quarter of the year, you are going to be celebrating your first quarter wins.